Someone know what part of the Bible describes the workout routine to get the body of Christ? CrossFit. I know a dog deal when I see one. It'd be an innocent meeting between friends if they were polar bears, wouldn't it? I was riding in an Uber with a gay male colleague when his Grindr app notification went off on his phone. The female Uber driver said, "I know that sound. My husband plays that game all the time." Just got back from the doctor. Guess who can say retard now? Jesus can walk on water. Babies are 72% water. I can walk on babies. Therefore I'm 72% Jesus. I'm also 100% in jail. I hate being high. Why I keep hearing footsteps? Are you walking? Oh shut. Your employee just slapped me, called me a bottom, and refused to give me my change. Oh, so you like the meal? My crush tells her friend she is being stalked. Me who follows her everywhere she goes and have never seen a stalker. I went outside once. Too many minorities. I like to party, and by party I mean stay inside and garrus women online. Eat slur game repeat. Just 5 more N-words. Happy Pride Month. Our staff is filled with people of all sensualities, so we love supporting that. Bruh, those two are brothers. I just raided a village. Any obsidian in the chest? That volcano stuff? There is no volcanoes in Minecraft. What's Minecraft? Hold up. I'm not arguing that an AR-15 isn't fun to shoot, but why do you need 5 in your living room? Go to a range. I love giraffes, one in my yard. I have to go to a zoo whenever I want to duck one. Rest in peace Eddie the sea otter that could drunk a basketball and snuck his own nut. Sable. What? I need to tell you something really important. What's up? Okay, so this may sound like I'm messing with you, but I promise I'm not. I was recently diagnosed with a terminal disease called serodivascular malacia. Basically, if I don't get enough blood to flow to my ears, they will slowly freeze and will fall off, and it will spread to my inner ear and brain. There's no cure for it except one. I need to constantly warm my ears, and the only material soft enough is the inner things of a pretty girl. So I need you to sit on my face for medical reasons. Boy. Tim. Hi, I stole your identity. I've been living as you for a week. Me. Tim. Me. Tim. Just starts crying. Me. Hugs him. Hey, it's okay. Tim. Loud crying. Like, how do you even get up in the morning? Me. I know. It's gonna be okay. A British woman who knew her baby girl would die shortly after birth carried the child to term so she could donate the infant's organs and save other lives. She only lived for 74 minutes, but achieved more than some do in a lifetime. Imagine getting not only spawn killed, but also looted in your first hour. Turning on your lights and siren after you lose a drag race is just poor sportsmanship. Color of you shirt equals object to your height equals your superhero name. Red Corpse. It's so hard to find a straight man that is confident enough to compliment me on my looks. Nice balls. Hi. Hello there. Damn. 6 feet and 3 inches. You're tall. These are 2 separate measurements. Amber here speaks out. Amber Heard doesn't blame the jury for siding with Johnny Depp. He's a fantastic actor. The girl you like. Her father. Her brother. You. When your dad dies and you have to act like you didn't just do a choreographed musical number called I Just Can't Wait to Be King. Where did little Jimmy go after getting lost in a minefield? Everywhere. That's really dark, Mike. Yeah. But it got really bright for half a second. Executioner. Strapping me into the electric chair. Any last words? Me. If this thing works at all, I'll be shocked. Executioner. Flips the switch so hard it snaps. They are the ones who knock. kids after to check their grades. Adults afraid to check their bank accounts. University students afraid to check both. When the place is so haunted that you have to call all the experts. It's crazy that they only figured out tectonic plates in the 60s. A child in the 50s would say, "It seems like South America and Africa would fit together," and his mom would go, "That's cute honey, would you like a cigarette?" In the late 1960s, British Columbia woodsman Francis Wharton shot a deer and used its teeth to make dentures for himself. Then he ate the deer with the deer's own teeth. Bro, I have two bad news for you. Combine them. Your girlfriend is cheating on both of us. I was just at Burger King, and this dude was arguing with the gay cashier about his order, and for some reason the cashier said, "See, this is the reason all you straight men are ducking trash." And the dude said, "Wrong again, butch. I like nut too." Whole time I'm in the corner like, haha. I upvoted you for the blue hair. We prefer Latino or Latina. I'd accept Latin. The Latinx irks me. What the duck is Latinx? We got Pokemon names now. Pablo, I choose you. Keanu Reeves is accused by several women of taking them in nice dates. Dude, Rorschach is my favorite superhero. I just wish his mask didn't have a picture of my parents fighting on it. I wish I gave him catty before he dies. Me. Who said that? Frontier Land Shootin' Arcade. Trying to survive a simulated Old West shootout became less and less fun over the years as it reminded kids too much of being at school. I used to drink tons of Diet Coke, but it's been 1 month since I've had a drop. I want to share some of the changes I've observed in myself over that time. My health is unchanged. I'm less happy. My one source of joy is gone. Thanks for encouraging me on this journey. A woman donated a kidney to her boss, who then fired her when she took too long to recover from the operation. The Mushroom and Coke Canvas Natu packs it, a car powered on free-range chickens and designed by a team of hand-picked potatoes, experienced roving on mushrooms and coke. Read the part again where she burns her whole mouth on my porridge. You need to change your diet, eat seafood, swim, stop pet pig. Hey, you have plans later this week? Let's grab a drink if you're free. According to your Apple Pay Later history, you can't afford this date. We have automatically UN sent this message. I'm not sure Disney fully understands what a pirate is. A good pirate never takes another person's property. Naughty list. Mrs. Claus. I've been a bad girl. It was Milliseconds Frizzle and Mrs. Frizzle because it was the 90s and the magic school bus lady couldn't marry her girlfriend yet. This explains so much. How bad do things have to be for both of these to be in town? Apple processed 13 new emojis to represent people with disabilities. Wheelchair emoji will definitely be getting used after a good night with the hubby. Tentacruel seems interested in your mom. I don't like where this is going. Out of millions of statues built across the world, only the statue of Marilyn Monroe is useful. Why was this mother ducker making little girls in his basement? Coincidence? The placement is just so bad. Sorry Italians. Black lives matter. More than Italians. Osama bin Laden was 6'5". Bro was playing with the wrong rockets. I'm a girl and I don't understand. I'm a guy, by the way. You just said you were a chiller. Shaking my head. He changed gender mid-sentence. It's 2021, he could do that. Wait a minute. I always thought this invisible guy on the Powerpuff Girls was just funny because he's obviously dressed as a pimp. But it only now occurs to me that maybe it's not an invisible dog he's got on a leash. As males we never really scratch our balls. It's more like a pinch and twist techniques no one ever teaches us. We all just figure it out on our own and no one ever mentions it. Until we meet again. You're in her DMs. I'm in her driveway stealing her catalytic converted. We are not the same. Bruh, these kids were running a lemonade stand, and I walked up to them and said, "Got any grapes?" And this kid deadace looks me in the eyes and says, "Are we prepared for people like you?" and pulled out a bowl of cold grapes. Me watching any Marvel movie after Endgame. Wait, so society is expected to just carry on as if this insane collective trauma never happened? That's ridiculous. Me in 2022. Oh. My lawyer. Remember. Deny everything. The judge. Please have a seat right there. Me. That's not a secret. The judge wondering how I knew it was a secret electric chair. When a bridge suddenly appears unexpectedly. I'm almost 44 years old, but I'll still watch an episode of Friends from 1994 and still think those 20-somethings are older than me. I bet Amish women who churn butter give the best hot jobs. A prisoner who briefly died argues that he served his life sentence. The prisoner that actually has a point. The court. Dating a homeless girl cool as duck, cause you can just drop her off anywhere. Ninja did what in Europe? Paris in shock after fire destroys Notre Dame. My money was losing 7% every year due to inflation, so I decided to invest it in the stock market. Now I'm losing 7% every day. The world's tallest man hung out with the world's shortest woman on Friday and the photos are fantastic. Via AP. How far do you reckon he could boot her? Go ahead, mom. Take away my Xbox. Nothing you do can unduck the Thanksgiving turkey. A bird. No. Bad cat. Later. I brought chicken. You're stuck for 24 hours in the last video game you played. What will you be doing during this time? Why would you catch them? To give them love and affection? Going to catch an EV and buy a water stone. Why does it look like Brock is passing? I'm deleting your number. Russian mother of 11. Addicted to motherhood. Vows to have 105 kids. Kristina Ozturk, 23, and her 56-year-old husband Galip Ozturk say that they want to make history by having 105 kids. They called me a madman. Gas is now officially more expensive than the movie I'm Legend imagined it would be during the apocalypse. Look, you don't understand. I don't want to kill myself. I just wish I've never existed. Sir. This is a Wendy's. As an American citizen, you have the right to bear arms. Nice. Others on Valentine's Day. Me on Valentine's Day. You on Valentine's Day. Me. Makes a meme about an FBI agent, even though I don't live in the US. My FBI agent wondering how I know about his existence, even though I don't live in the US. Husband told wife to cover eyes and count down from 10 before stabbing her in throat. It's the final countdown, do 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 oh oh oh. When you forget your scarf, but a child does the same job. Captain America, a man of kind words. I'll get you for that, you yellow monkey. Daddy. Shut up. On your knees for daddy. Struggles to get out of my wheelchair. That's right. You crippled butch. I'm your dirty little vegetable. Is punching a man in the balls sensual race meant? It all depends on the context. If it happened at the office, where he works for you, could be. If it happened at the private tentacle punching club you both belong to, probably not. Date a girl who likes to read. What is this? Wrong answers only. It's an old school Roomba. Pull the pin and it cleans everything in a 50-foot radius. You're the apple of my eye. You're very cute. Someone put me in their race. We'd make an awesome pair. Santa receiving word that the North won the Civil War, so he has to switch to elves. Oh, Susan. Rory is here. Me when I see my bestie using the same pen I lost 2 years ago. Stares Mother Duckily. A new scientific study claims that fertility is hereditary. If your parents didn't have any children, chances are you won't either. Hold up. Elephant kills 70-year-old woman and then returns to trample her corpse at funeral in India. Wild elephant lifts woman's corpse from funeral pyre and tramples it after killing her. If you want information, feign ignorance. Book of Rat. What? Appear dumb and people tend to share more info with you. Let their guard down. Very useful. Give it a try. I just did. In the past my therapist told me I should get a divorce. Not maybe but you need to. I did and she moved in on my ex. Not exactly ethical wouldn't you say? Charity events, money laundering and tax evasion. Where everyone thinks the Great Pyramids are, where they actually are. Sharks. They're a lot safer than movies like Jaws make them seem. Statistically you're more likely to die by cow than a shark. Thank God there's no cows in the ocean. Except when your mom visits the beach. My son, 7, has discovered these nuts jokes and it's all he says now. Everything is these nuts. He simply can't stop. I asked him where he heard that joke. He made me promise that, if he told me, he wouldn't get in trouble. I agreed. So he leans in and whispers, "These nuts." Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Chillin' in his camper van. Kickin' back. Drinking booze head to toe in sweet tattoos. Hang on. That is not Spider-Man. It took 10,000 bees 25 years to make the honey you just wasted. Takes 550 bees to make about a pound of honey in 2 to 3 weeks. Where'd you get those numbers from? I made them up for dramatic effect. Daddy, not now. Son. Daddy, not now. Son. Dad, not now. Son. Son. Rough. For only $12 at Walmart, you can become a side row. Call me when you leave her. 9 months before I was born, I went to a party with my dad and left with my mom. I like eating nerds because I'm secretly hungry for aquarium gravel and this takes the edge off. A Michigan man is in critical condition after losing both his arms in a house explosion. Dozens of firearms, loaded AR-style magazines, small explosive devices and thousands of rounds of ammunition were found inside. His right to bear arms just got seriously infringed. Last month, God changed my life forever. I used to drink every day. I no longer crave alcohol. 5 packs of cigarettes a day doesn't interest me anymore. And the taste is horrible. Even Pan lost all the appeal. All I need is heroin. A no questions asked gun buyback in New Jersey had to be shut down because local teenagers began building pipe shotguns for a few bucks and turning them in for $100. Achievement unlocked. Teenagers scare the living shit out of me. The seaside community is dying. I am just going to note that there are 2 people at the start of this hike. Dispose of trash properly. Pack it in. Pack it out. The philosopher Plato once said, "I'm the wisest man alive. For I know one thing. And that is, that I know nothing." How did he know that? His wife told him. Grandma talking about whooping my parents' ass when they were kids. Grandma when she sees my parents being mean to me. You'll never grow as a person if you don't leave your comfort zone. I'm here to ask for your daughter's hand. Her dad. Why? Cause I'm tired of using mine. Garfield comics can be substantially improved by cropping off the third panel. Here's a carrot for your diet, Garfield. You know what to do with it. I certainly do. $50. Set of PlayStation Move controllers for PS3 or PS4. Do you still have? Let me know, I need them. Yes it is. Brah. How you about to respond 4 years later? Sorry, I was in prison. What becomes easier to pick up the heavier it gets? A woman. Oh shut. I'm out. Turns out we underestimated how many of you love Mexican pizza. 7 times more than we expected. To be exact, we are working as fast as we can to restock Mexican pizza ingredients. We'll need some time to replenish our supplies. But when it comes back, we promise it's here to stay. We'll be ready. How Americans see inbreds. How British see inbreds. Me, a guy who lives in India. How different can American English and British English get after all? The internet. Top definition. Smoke a fog. 1. Have a cigarette. British. 2. Kill a homosexual. American. Sorry, we are temporarily restricted from making donuts as someone complained about the donut smell in the air. We are working to resolve as soon as possible. Women. I don't want no 1 minute man. Women after being on top for 37 seconds. Are you hard? Yee. Show me. Drivers putting $50 in their car today. Never in my life heard a story about a hamster dying peacefully. It's always some crazy shit. My sister ate mine. Turning red. I couldn't relate to this movie since the characters aren't addicted to heroin. But it was fine, I guess. Was sleeping at my girlfriend's house last night. Her dad wouldn't let us sleep in the same bed. It made me proper angry because he's actually really handsome. During the filming of the first Jurassic Park movie, Steven Spielberg had extra children in case the dinosaurs ate one of them to not slow down production.